Hey everybody, we're here at ComicWow. We're going to review and pop open and do a kind of an unboxing of Dungeons & Dragons Rock, Paper, Wizard by Wizkids. So let's go ahead and pop this bad boy open and see what we get. All right, so comes with a little rule book, as all games do. A little rule book here showing you the different components that you'll get in the box, how you set it up, how the gameplay plays through, how to cast your spells, and a sample casting of the game itself. And then finally, resolution at the end of every turn. That's pretty cool. Very nice. A lot of other good things. Very nice. Now, you get this right here is the first player token. So, and it'll go around each round who the first player of that round is. So that's pretty cool. And it looks like a little potion of speed. Speed on. And then we have the cards here, a bunch of cards. All right. And these are your spells. So instead of like a normal rock, paper, scissors, what you're doing is you're going to be looking at these different spells, and they'll have different effects on the bottom here from the spell book when you lay this bad boy out. So when you lay it out like this, it'll have 3 different spells up there. And whoop, look at that. My big man hand's in the way. So when you and your opponents are playing, you'll be looking at the different spells here in the spell book, and it'll be like, all right, so I studied my spell book. I know which one I'm going to spell and who I'm going to target. I tell everybody I'm ready. Everybody will put their fist up when they're ready, and then you go rock, paper, wizard, and you point at the target player you want to cast the spell at. And as you can tell, I'm casting Charm Person. And what that would do is if I targeted you, you'd have to pay me 2 gold, all right? That's what it says. Target gives 2 gold to the poor wizard of their choice. All right, so I charm the person, and then the target player takes 2 gold and gives it to the poorest player on the field of their choice. And that's Charm Person. You could have thrown Burning Hands or Fear, just what your spell book is. At the end of the turn, you know, you'd discard 1, everything moves down in the spell book, reveals a new spell. It's pretty cool. One of the other cool things is this board, because what you're playing for is Dragon Treasure. And there's this cool little board here, all right? And you put that down, and your character tokens, you have the wizard token that this represents you, so you'd put it in front of you, and you'd find the corresponding token of the wizard. We'll put that right up in there. Oh, there it is. Yeah, oh, no, there it is. Ha-ha. So you got that bad boy, and you put all players would start in the center of the board. And what you're trying to do is, based on the targeting and everything with the spells, make it so you're moved closer to the treasure and you're pushing other players back, so that the closest person at the end of every round will get 5 gold. The second closest person will get 3. Everybody else behind him will get nothing. If 2 people are tied on a line closest, they both get 5 gold. Same thing with tied for second would get 3, depending on how many were tied for second, and so on and so forth. So that's kind of how the game plays. The gold tokens in here, there's a lot of them, look like this, and they come in 3 different denominations. You've got 10 gold, 5 gold, and 1 gold. All right, so that's pretty neat. They look amazing, and there are multiple characters that can be played in this game. So there's 5, I believe it is 6 total, and there you have it. And that's what it would kind of look like. There's a bunch of them, a bunch of different tokens, 1 for each of the different characters. So it looks great, and there you have it. Yeah, so that's Rock, Paper, Wizard by Wizkids. Great little game to play with your friends. It says here that it is, we'll just dump it out. It is a game for 14 and up, 3 to 6 players. It takes about 30 minutes to play. I played it a few times. It's really fast. It's really fun. One other mechanic I'm going to tell you guys about, which I really enjoyed, is the mechanic that, let's say you and a fellow wizard decide, as you're reading your spell book and studying your spell, decide to cast the same spell at each other. So I throw Charm Person at someone, and they throw it at me. That is a wild magic surge. So we'd both draw from the pile here and then reveal the different spells. So I would have cast teleportation circle on him, and that person would have hit me with a stinking cloud. Stinking cloud's one of my favorite spells to cast in any situation. Again, so there we have it. Rock, Paper, Wizards, Dungeons and Dragons, Wizkids brought it to you. Go check it out. Go to your local game shop and pick one up today.